if you are looking for a Notion template that is aesthetically pleasing, easy to customize, and can pretty much completely manage your life, then you have come to the right place. Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Maya and I like to post vlogs on productivity and lifestyle and basically whatever else happens in my life. So I want to show you guys what I call my life dashboard, and it is a template that you guys can use. The link to duplicate the template is in the description down below, but I wanted to take a couple of moments to just kind of talk about what I have going on in my life dashboard. Okay, so I'm probably going to be saying dashboard a lot in this video, but this is my life dashboard. I think it's so much fun to change all of the banners and the icons and photos, but as of right now, it's kind of like Studio Ghibli theme. To start off, I have just a quote that I look forward to seeing every single day. I love reading different quotes, but there's not many that I stick with, and this one has just been stuck with me for many years. Do something today your future self will thank you for. This calendar isn't actually linked to anything, it's just like a little widget that shows the calendar in like a small form. Underneath, I have my Spotify playlist called Work in Progress. You can embed any Spotify playlist that you like. You just hit more actions and replace and put in a new link to the Spotify playlist. But it's mostly lyric-free music that I like to listen to when I'm doing some work or if I'm studying or just trying to be productive overall. And then I have a bunch of little sections that you can click onto for other pages. So I have my agenda, my personal section, 2024, and productivity. So we're gonna go in order of these. Here is my monthly calendar section. I left it blank just so it's easier for you guys when you duplicate it. You don't have to like delete a bunch of stuff. But yeah, this is just a basic calendar. One of my New Year's resolutions is to read more. I've been enjoying reading more and more, and I decided I wanted to have like a little section called my bookshelf to where I can kind of put in recommendations, rate books, etc. This is actually my current bookshelf. Pretty much what you can do is input the title of the book, the status, whether it's a want to read, if you're currently reading it, or if you've already read it. You can also rate the book, so the rating system here is divisible by 5. You can put in your author. You can also add more sections to this table, like notes. I actually just got this book, Throne of Glass. As you can see, I really like the author Sarah J. Maas, so I'm going to officially add it to my reading list. And then underneath all of this, I also have my recommendations. So it's not that I don't want to read them, it's just that I haven't bought or thought about them just yet, but they're just kind of recommendations that I see here and there of books that I should read. I just kind of pop them under this list, and whenever I do get the chance to read the summary, that's when I would move whatever recommendation I have in this list and put it into my reading list. Similarly to my bookshelf, I also have a watch list. The watch list is pretty much the same thing as the bookshelf, except I have it rating out of 10. I feel like when it comes to like shows or movies or animes, the scale needs to just be a little bit higher. I don't know. But it's pretty much laid out the same, so you just put the title in of the series or movie that you're watching, your status, the rating, and then I have the type. So I like to watch anime a lot, so I have one of my types as anime, but you can also just put in TV show or movie or something else. If you like reality TV, put that in there. You can really customize it to whatever your needs are. Back to the front page of the dashboard, we have 2024. So in here I have my vision board and my goals. My vision board is basically a mini version of Pinterest. Anything that I find inspiring or things that I want to manifest or just things that make me happy in general, I put in my vision board section. So like I said, it's literally Pinterest. And I find these images on Pinterest and just paste them in here. My actual Pinterest I kind of use to go for inspiration, but things that I want to keep going back to I think is a lot easier to put in my Notion, if that makes sense. I am really proud of this section. I think it's a great way to kind of reflect on your year at a reasonable pace. A lot of people are doing like daily and weekly reflections, and maybe if you journal a lot, it's right for you, but personally, every day is different for me, and I'm not always in the mood to reflect or to journal. So that is where this came to life. So I have what healthy habits do I want to add or strengthen, what skills do I want to learn, what kind of growth would I like to see, what do I want to bring from 2023 into 2024, things to remember for 2024, and some random goals. At the bottom here, I just have a monthly reflection. Like I mentioned before, I think a monthly reflection is a lot more reasonable and realistic to do, and they're all guided by the same prompts. So I have what I learned this month, what I'm proud of, and what I can improve. Under productivity, I actually have a Pomodoro timer. This one's a very simple page. It's not even a full page. I just have a Pomodoro timer with a very inspirational quote, which is, "The cost of procrastination is the life you could have lived." which kind of is like a quote that scares me, but in a good way. You can actually go into your settings and change the theme of the Pomodoro. Maybe you want like a gradient and you prefer having something like this. You can also change the amount of minutes in the settings as well if your Pomodoro looks a little bit different. Okay, then on the right hand side, we have this week's goals and next week's goals. These are just to-do list boxes that you can actually interact with. And then when you scroll down here, there is another tab called Getting Productive. Now this one for me is called Getting Productive because I'm not currently in school, so my tasks look a little bit different. But if you are a student, this is going to be your best friend. Basically, in here you can put in your task or your assignment, test. You can choose the type. In this case, I have 3 different types. I have household, work, and other. But when I was in college, as well as my different classes, so I would put like computer science blank, marketing blank, and I put in the status, so either not started, in progress, or done. And then I also have a deadline for each task. The table automatically goes in order of the deadline from soonest to latest. You can also filter out your tasks or assignments. So for example, if I add a new assignment, send email campaign, if it looks something like this, you can actually filter out everything that you have completed to be hidden. In this case, you can click the status and make sure to only click to do and in progress, or only click whatever you want to show. And then if you have this filter on, everything with the status of complete will be hidden and you only see all the things that you need to do. That went a lot quicker than I expected, but that is my life dashboard. It's super simple, super easy to use. Sometimes Notion templates can get so overwhelming and you just have to go in and like delete stuff and add your own thing. Trust me, there's so many Notion templates that I love and I've taken inspiration from, but this one so far has worked best for me for my life right now. And there's so much more that you can do to modify or customize it. If you love cooking, you can add a recipe book in your personal section. If you're a content creator, you can add a content calendar under agenda. Feel free to duplicate it, modify, or take inspiration. Like I said before, the link to the Notion dashboard is down below in the description box. If you have any suggestions on what I can add to my life dashboard as well, I'd love to hear it. Just leave a comment down below. And who knows, if I really like something, I might add it on and even put it on the template as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.